Hi everyone. I just wanted to get on here because it's been so long since I made a video, and I know I don't probably have any followers anymore that actually care what I'm doing, but I wanted to get on here to let you know that the blog still exists. However, the nature will be changing because I decided to go to law school. Yay! So that being said, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers that are law students, and they always talk about how law school's going, or can you get in, can't you get in, or whatever. But I haven't really seen anybody that looks like me talk about the process and applying, because applying to law school is almost as nerve-wracking as anything else. I can't say it's nerve-wracking as law school because I haven't got there yet. But it can really take a toll on you, and I'm in my third month of transitioning, and that meant a lot of things for me. Staying with my mom for a couple months until I can figure out what part of the city I'm going to live in. Whether I go to school this year or next year, whether to take a job that's full-time or not, a lot of things. So I'm in the process right now, and I am registered for the June LSAT. I will be, I've already started some applications for August to start this year. And if I don't go this year, it's fine. I can go next year. But I'm of a certain age where I want to get my life going in this direction. So I did a couple of things. I, of course, started with the books, started taking a practice test. Saw that I was bombing on it. Well, not particularly bombing, because on time, my first time, I think I made a 140, which is not terrible if you've never even, looked at it before. But I knew it wasn't close to anywhere where I needed to be. So I registered for Blueprint, which is great. I love them, don't get me wrong, but they called me last minute in February and told me, I'm sorry, we're going to cancel because we're not coming to your city anymore. So I scrambled to get another class, which I did at a Tier 1 law school, who just happened to be offering an LSAT class. And I'm in it now, and I'm almost a little bit further than halfway done. But I just felt like it wasn't really helping me, just because what I was missing was a strategy, because everybody can answer the questions if they're explained to them. But answering them within the 35 minutes is the difficult part. Randomly, okay, this is totally random. Totally random Tinder story. I was on Tinder, happened to match with this guy who's an attorney. And you know how Tinder will tell you what the occupation was? It didn't say that on his Tinder. It said that he worked for the sheriff's department or something like that. So randomly met this guy who just said, you know what you need to do? He went to a top 10 law school, by the way, top 10. Actually, I won't tell you which one. It was top 7. So he's like, you know what you need to do? You need to get special accommodations. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you know how you talk about white privilege a lot, and you talk about how some people, but because, their parents or whatever, or, they get these privileges. And he's like, how do you think they do it? How do you think these people get 175s, 180s, and stuff like that? The crazy thing about this is he did not know that I do have a disability, which I won't get into too much, but in addition to that disability, I have a mild form of dyslexia. So randomly went up to Michigan, met with an educational psychologist, did through this exhausting testing for 6 hours, and I was just informed last week that I got my special accommodations. So I will have 53 minutes for each section, and on top of that, class that I'm in now, I decided since it wasn't helping as much, I need to get a private tutor, which is what I've done. Tomorrow will be my second session, and I'll see how it's going. Now with my extra time, I'm scoring about a 153, 54 range, and I've been told in no uncertain terms by the school that I want to go to that I need a 158. Bottom line, to pretty much guarantee. Of course, they can't always guarantee, right? But that is the score that they're looking for, and they've told me that. And they're like, yeah, you might get in with a 154, 155, but since it's late in the year and your GPA is low, there's other factors. That being said, It is a very, very low cost school. Best value school, definitely. Second tier. My other option in this state that I live in is a first tier school that is about an hour away from the city, but it's not part-time. And I would like to really focus and soak everything in law school, and therefore I'd like to go part-time. I also would like to work so that I don't take out too many loans. So that's my priority right now. I'd rather go to a tier 2 school, and by the way, they're number 3 in the law I want to practice, which is health law, of course, because of my disability. I want to help other people like me, and I want to, focus on employment and disability law and, all of those things, and they all fall under the umbrella of health law. So right now, that's where I'm at right now, and, I will definitely keep you guys posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm in the process, so I'm learning now, or if you have any suggestions, any of you that are already in law school, I doubt that you'll be watching this if you're already in law school, but, reach out to me if you want to know how I did the special accommodations. If you know of somebody that needs it, let me know. I'd be happy to pass on the information if you direct message me. But that's about it, and I will be posting shortly. When it gets closer to the time, I have at this time, about 6 more weeks to study. So, I love y'all. I will let y'all know how it goes. Peace.